Hello and welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine, and this is going to be the daily drama for Monday, October 9th, 8th. Pardon me, I'm feeling a bit confused, but it's for Monday. Whether it's the 8th or the 9th, that's what it's for. I changed things up just a slight bit. What we have in the center here is the overview of the current situation. Here is what the masculine's thoughts and feelings are, or what they should be. What is he currently feeling about himself, or any thoughts or feelings that might be creating blocks within him or within this union, and what chakras those involved that need to be worked on, what he would like to see happen in regards to the situation, and what advice? What advice? I'm sorry, because I switched it up, I got confused, and I'm trying to look at my paper. What he would like to see happen in this situation, and what advice the universe has for him. Same stuff as for the feminine. And this is what advice the universe has for the two of them, for the union. So let us see what the masculine is thinking and feeling. Well, you got gain. Oh, hold on. Let me put on my glasses, because I will need those. He's thinking gain, or wanting to move ahead because he's grown, or he's wanting there to be growth in this situation. He's had a wake-up call, or he's made a decision as far as what path he wants to take, or he wants a reconciliation. He's trying to find the strength still. There's some confusion here. A hidden enemy. This is perhaps how he's confused about how he can come from behind the curtain or heal the situation, because he's been behaving as a hidden enemy, and now he has, somebody who's in their shadow side because they've been hurt. So it's like facing the music. How do I face the music? Which again, he's still, people, we're still here, it seems. So hopefully this weekend there were some who have moved past this, but perhaps there are some that are still in the thoughts. Hidden enemy. Unexpected surprise. Yes, him peeking from behind the curtains. Hidden enemy. Sacerdote. Spiritual. This can also mean healing. This can also mean, a spiritual relationship, like a marriage. So this might be, again, for those love triangles. Him trying to figure out how to reveal himself and separate. Or him trying to figure out a way to reveal himself, an unexpected surprise to try to heal this relationship. Dark-haired woman, you got ॿLÄSSIἰΓS, because, again, he's hurt somebody with his hidden enemy ways. He's trying to find the strength again to face the music, to hold himself accountable for those actions that have hurt someone else, and try to heal the situation. You got melancholia. Again, this is sadness, depression. So I don't know if this is him and his anxieties, or this is, again, the person that he hurt. What else do we got here? Confusion. Dottore. This is a doctor, a lawyer, someone who can solve a problem. So I don't know if, again, the confusion could be for those triangles, trying to figure out how to get a divorce. That's why you got spiritual here and face the music with that. Or this is, again, how to heal this situation. And how we should be thinking and feeling. Sexual attraction. Reconciliation. Mistake. Love. Bad news. The lady. The lovers. Justice. So, in regards to a relationship, a reunion, and mistakes that were made, in regards to love, you know, them telling him not to fear the worst, to use his intuition in regards to this decision that he needs to make, about revealing his love, revealing the mistakes that he's made, so that he can reconcile and rectify this relationship, and so that justice can be served, that, you know, it can go in his favor if he does all of this. Or this is about him needing to make a decision about a divorce, possibly. You could fit that into, because it was a mistake, and in order for him to reconcile and express his love to the feminine, he's needing to get out of that fear, make the choice, do what he's got to do. So it says, so read it either way, whichever applies to your situation. And what might be, I should have probably did the overview. I should have started with this first. My apologies, I'm so used to going here first. So the overview of the situation here is the High Priestess. This is about intuition. This is also about secrets. Secrets needing to be revealed. People needing to, you know, take off masks, explain how they feel, reveal their deceptions, hold themselves accountable, look for apologies, look for forgiveness, use their intuition. So the lady there too, in regards to how to make all this manifest. And you got Ace of Cups. This is the gift from universe in regards to love. It's an opportunity. So in order to embrace this opportunity, one's needing to reveal their secrets, use their intuition. And then you have the Nine of Cups, which is about wishes being fulfilled. Happiness. Having all that you desired. Almost. It's 9. It's not the 10 of Cups. So in order to have these wishes fulfilled and accept this gift from the universe in regards to love, people are needing to reveal thyself and use their intuition. So you can have the Four of Wands, which is, you know, two people happy as can be. You know, the married couple there, they got their foundation. Fours are about foundations, coming together and making a home life together. Someone needs to offer their love. Page of Cups. And this is, pages are usually the naive bunch. They're not the knights and they're not the kings. But this is, again, as we've touched on in a previous reading, it is kind of coming from a place of innocence, of naivete, because you're approaching how you are in relationships. You're approaching this relationship in an almost innocent way, like it's all new, because you're a different person now in it. So you're kind of on new ground. So it is kind of an innocent offer of love, an immature offer. And this is Knight of Swords. Someone rushing in to tell a truth. Someone taking quick action. So this is what's needed. Someone needs to take some action, deliver some truths, reveal some secrets so they can have happiness and a home life and love, this gift from the universe. And the page is, offering to the Queen of Cups. Someone who's, been through it a little bit in regards to love. But you notice that you got the page and the queen. You don't have the king and the queen, or the knight and the queen. So again, it's the masculine coming in kind of, I'm going to say in a juvenile way, but, it's a new way of approaching love and of being, which is kind of a return to innocence. That's what it reminds me of. So that's the overview. And that's what's needing to be done in order to achieve this. So now let us segue back over here. Well, the masculine had crown chakra. He's got destiny. This is, again, any stinking thinking or any blocks that might be preventing him from making this manifest. We got destiny, black and white. If you've known these readings, you know this is the twin flame or soulmate card. So we will read from that. He's needing to work on his crown chakra. Trickery. This is the deception card. This is heart chakra. Perfection. This is root chakra. This is how we stabilize ourselves. This is our grounding chakra. You've got to be grounded. And you have another one that's root chakra, about grounding. You got acceptance. And then you got soulmate, again, root chakra. And this is throat chakra, workaholic, meaning somebody needs to get to work. You had that finances and career popping up in the weeklies. Like, this is again about taking action. So it's root, crown, throat, and heart. That's what needs to be worked on. So let us look into that and see what's going on. We got soulmate, perfection, and let's start in acceptance. Okay, soulmate. It is time to face my true feelings. Inspirational message. To enjoy the beauty of a rose, we must risk being pricked by our inner thorns. This offers a new way to live. The best incentive to change is love. Personal inquiry. What truth am I embracing? This card indicates no longer living a lie. Key ideas. Speaking your truth. Choosing love. Freedom through transformation. Resistance to commitment. An unexpected outcome. New truths. Keywords are authenticity, treasure, and trust. So he's needing to trust. He's needing to speak his truth. He's needing to choose love and freedom through transformation. To no longer be resisting commitments and afraid of the unexpected. And he can't keep holding on to those security blankets, keeping love out. It's time to risk being pricked by the thorns if we want to have love and all of that. And then we have perfection. I have the same high standards for myself as I have for others. Inspirational message. Are you being too hard on yourself and consequently on others? Begin to look for what's right and good in your world and you will see it. Personal inquiry. Where am I presently focusing? Knowing what's right and telling others about it might not be the best way of being. Key ideas. Alienating others, feeling alienated, seeking perfection, deeply desiring love, transformation ahead. Keywords. Uniqueness, friendship, and acceptance. Now you see soulmate and perfection both speak of transformation, both speaking of a desire to love, a deep desire to love, facing your true feelings, not being resistant to commitment or to change, knowing what you want and going after it, focusing on that, getting out of the woe-is and trying to change that energy into something that is a momentum, a catalyst to drive you, not keep you stuck. And that comes, it says, being hard on yourself. That's, again, the stinking thinking. And being appreciative of what you have, the opportunity that you have, appreciative of the lessons that you've learned that have made you a better person. And set high standards for yourself. And then we also have acceptance. When I accept myself, I find love. That's self-acceptance, self-love. Because when you do that, you can love somebody else. Inspirational message, a magical box of self-acceptance appears before you. Your unique qualities reside within. Open it. Are things simple now? Cherry Heart invites you to see yourself as complete, just as you are. Again, no codependent. Being independent and being secure in our aloneness, not needing someone else to validate our worth, not needing to be in a relationship for any reasons, financial, companionship. You can't come from a place of need. Be happy within thyself. Personal inquiry, am I assessing myself accurately, or am I distorting my reality in a self-defeating way? No stinking thinking. Can I simply accept myself? Yes, even the parts of us that we don't like, the parts that may have caused bad relationships, lies, deception. Live and learn and do it better from here forward. Key ideas, new ways of seeing yourself, embracing imperfection, feeling incomplete, selling yourself short. Again, stinking thinking. I don't have what it takes. I'm not good enough. What if they don't take me back? Blah, 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 blah. All that negative stuff keeping you stuck. You got to go. See things different. And don't sell yourself short, especially if you've been learning and growing. Pat yourself on the back for that. That's an accomplishment. Keywords are manifesting, knowledge, and luck. And then we have trickery. The tempter is as guilty as the thief. We know this card. That means it takes two to tango. Realize each person's role, not pointing the fingers, accepting our own roles, not trying to dodge the responsibility of holding ourselves accountable for our actions. That's what's needed in order to heal, especially this situation. Inspirational message. During trying times, things may be easier if you ask for help. Don't be disappointed if assistance does not come from the place you expect. Personal inquiry. Am I afraid to tell the truth? How does that fear make me manipulate others? What do I really need to say? Again, that's what he's fearing, coming from behind that curtain, telling the truth. We've had things come up before where it says if people knew, if I really said the truth, I would lose people's respect and love. Like he's hiding behind this curtain, trying to hide the fact that he lied and deceived and did whatever he did because he's trying to protect himself from facing the music. And it's like you can't do that. You can't fear that, especially if you've learned and grown. It's about freeing yourself and freeing the other person that's involved in this situation, shedding that karma. Key ideas: dance of scarcity, coveting possessions, vulnerable heart, self-honesty, accusing others, hidden motives. Yeah, no more hidden motives. You got to be authentic. Stand on integrity, honesty. Show how you've grown. Keywords: vision, honesty, and greed. So no more codependent, no more karmic. Time to be an honest man. And we've got, of course, destiny. Together we are stronger than alone. I'll read the legend for this one. Black and white are in heaven, waiting to go back to earth yet again to complete their work. When they meet and fall in love, they learn that they will not be together on earth. In previous lives, their love was ill-fated. They appeal to the council of great spirits who turn down their request to be together, but the great servant appears and grants their wish. Together, they will accomplish greater things than they could have done alone. Inspirational message. Take a risk. Dare to have the life the way that you decide. Are you willing to make sacrifices to have what you desire? That means letting go of all that stuff that's held you back, those security blankets. There's going to have to be some of that in order for this union to come back together, especially if one has grown vibrationally. You might not resonate with each other anymore because one person is still stuck wanting to do, self-destructive behaviors, or still, even though, Rome wasn't built in a day, there has to be conscious effort made. Otherwise, it's paradise won't last. Personal inquiry. What tools do I need to form my own destiny? Am I ready for my destiny? Yeah, you got to be ready for it. You got to be ready to do the work. You got to be ready to commit to your own growth so that there's less static in this relationship. Key ideas: true love, taking a stand, positive omen, radical thinking, deep satisfaction, and the ability to change. Not only the ability, but the desire, especially if it's only going to make you better and make this relationship better. Keywords are love, pathway, and faith. So that's for the masculine. Now, how does the masculine, what would they like to see happen? Really? Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Yes. What he would like to see happen, hopefully, is not this, like having more of this, but to release this. Oh, we didn't do workaholic. Oh, I got to go back up after we finish this one. But perhaps he's realizing that this stuff got to go. So he's hoping that it does. At least that's what we hope. But that's what that card means. And then we got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So he's wanting to keep an open mind. And we got past life relationship. You have known each other before because, they see the connection here. That's why they're trying to keep an open mind. And perhaps realizing this past life stuff has to do with karma and has to do with lessons. And maybe that's, again, where that codependency comes in. But the masculine is having an awakening. We got to go back up here to workaholic. My apologies. While I worked, my life happened. Inspirational message. Are you waiting to complete your career before you live your life? Busy work may be helping you hide from the real issues. Personal inquiry. Am I working too much and suffering from burnout? Is there something important that I'm avoiding doing? Key ideas: feelings of inadequacy, transformation indicated, not being fulfilled by work, heeding warnings, refreshing your mind to improve your work. Keywords are talent, fun, and friends. So again, this is how, challenges or blocks, needing to focus on this. We had finances and career come out over here before for the masculine. So, is there something important that you're avoiding doing? Putting in the work, seeking out that career. Even as far as you're investing in this, like, are you doing the work that's needed to make this come back together? Not to feel inadequate. The transformation is upon you if you embrace it. You know, heeding the warnings, heeding the signs that the universe is giving you. You know, figuring out your talent. So that was there. And here we have advice from the universe for the masculine, and it's to have faith. I have faith in God to heal this situation. And also to have hope. I trust that God has a wonderful solution. There it is, people. Enjoy. Has a wonderful solution and brilliant plans in store for me. So have faith and have hope, masculine. Now, as far as the feminine, what she's thinking and feeling, well, she's thinking and feeling home, clarity, battle, stranger, peace, heartbreak, troubleshoot. So she's thinking about, you know, their home life together. She's trying to gain clarity in regards to what to do with this battle, both the inner conflict that she's having still within herself, or the fears of this stuff, following in the same old karmic patterns. The stranger is, you know, the masculine claiming that they've changed, or they want to change, they want to grow with you on this journey. You know, that's the battle that you're trying to figure out. It's like to have peace with the stranger and heal the heartbreak of the past, try to figure out a way to heal that so that, you know, a new beginning can be had. Stranger. Stranger. Yep. Il Nemico. This is what it was. So somebody claiming that they've changed or they want to change from this behavior to becoming a new person. A stranger. And wanting to reunite. Il Nemico wants to reunite. Watch out. Oh, I tell you, I just can't even deal. The battle. Yeah, the battle within thyself of domestico and new beginnings. Trying to figure out if you want to believe this person, that they've changed, or that they want to change from their deceptive ways and reunite and possibly live together. A new beginning. This is, you're trying to gain clarity in regards to this. You know, whether to have peace with the hidden enemy or the Nemico. And end the heartbreak or fear of losing the fear, troubleshooting a way to lose the fear of heartbreak. Troubleshoots. Yeah, reflecting on stuff. The feminine's in thought. Trying to figure it out. And how the universe recommends she think and feel. Well, you got deception. Hard work, diligence, spiritual, anxiety, yes, storm, greed, dark-haired man, challenge, woman of the world, good news, truth. So they're saying, you know, the deceptions will be revealed, or try to work hard at, somebody's working hard at trying to reveal themselves, or you're needing to work on healing your fear of the deception, you know, so that you can have this spiritual journey, or someone is working hard to reveal their deceptions so they can get out of a relationship, so they can be with you. and for you to not stress and worry, to weather the storm. And you can have what you desire, because the dark-haired man and the challenge with the woman of the world, perhaps, again, like I was just saying, the masculine could be at a distance. Woman of the world is someone who's at a distance. So, you know, him ending that relationship with her, that's the challenge. And that's good news in regards to that. Or, you know, the challenge being him coming to you, there's good news, and there's going to be truth that comes out. So that's for the triangles and for the singles. Truth. Truth. Denari. This is something valuable. This is money. And I'm wondering, because we're always learning new meanings to cards, because obviously the one card can have like just 2, 3, 4 meanings. It's intuitive, and it's also expanding on. So since this is going to be with truth, this is either they realizing how much they value you, or you learning that they need to get some money in order to make this manifest, or you're learning the truth that that situation was a codependent situation. It was for financial support, living situation, some kind of codependency. Truth. Disperata bbLÄSSIἰγες, being in jealousy, being distraught. Somebody is revealing that, or they don't want you to feel that way. La lettera, this is the love letter. Could be divorce papers. Jovine Fanciulla, this is the young lady, or an attraction to a young lady. So the truth could revolve around them being in despair and distraught, and they're going to reveal this in a letter, and how they have an attraction to you, or they're revealing, you know, that that relationship that they were in, that they're ending that, possibly getting a divorce, and that they've been unhappy in that situation, and it was just for codependent reasons. So they can play all kinds of way, people. Greed. Greed, you got Belvedere. This is to look towards the future in a positive way. Pensiero is the thinking man, so that maybe they want you to think in a positive way, to look towards the future, to not be in despair. Or again, that person's revealing that this was on greed. Diligence. Diligence, foolish choices. So that was the deception, and then diligence. So again, people revealing their deceptions, revealing that they made foolish choices. So that's what's coming in. And for the feminine, we got root chakra here, discovery. We also have crown chakra, because the feminine's confused. Don't know what the hell to do in this situation. And there's another crown chakra. We got creation. And then this is solar plexus, which houses a lot of thoughts, and it could also be negative thinking to fear-based thoughts. You got facade. So let us see what that's about. Discovery, since that's red, and that's first in the book. I am more than I think I am. Inspirational message. Are you trying to recapture a past that no longer fits? If you are presently upset or struggling with a difficult situation, you may be seeking to keep something that is far less than what you deserve. Personal inquiry. Am I happy in this situation? How is it benefiting me? The healing of predetermined agreements must be addressed. Awareness is healing. Key ideas: leaving the past behind, a readiness for a new adventure, a willingness to venture into uncharted territory, a new level of self-care. Keywords are uplift, journey, and commitment. So, obviously, presently upset and struggling with a difficult situation. That's why there's confusion here as well. Trying to weigh out the pros and cons. Am I happy in this situation? Will I be happy in this situation? Can this person actually change? Should I believe what they say? Should I forgive them? Should I embrace, like all of this? Again, the feminine is the same way the masculine is. With all his stressing and worrying about how he should reach out, she's stressing and worrying about if he does reach out, should I accept? It's the two of them are having the same feelings, which is how it goes. But also not letting fears, again, the wounding, because both of them use those defense mechanisms to keep them stuck. This could also mean, keeping those walls up, even though this isn't stemming so much from childhood, it's stemming from the experience that you went through with this person, wanting to keep up those barriers because you don't want to be hurt again. But again, it all still stems from somewhere subconsciously. Has to do with that as well. So not self-sabotaging by, again, being in fear-based energy. And this is also about manifestation. Yeah, awareness is healing. Leaving the past behind. Readying for a new adventure. Being willing to go into uncharted territory. A new level of self-care. It's also about keeping yourself in your divine feminine power. Make sure you're maintaining that self-respect, that self-love. Then you have facade. This isn't who I am. Inspirational message. If you are unhappy in your relationships, you may be relating to others through a false sense of duty. Give up being something you're not. Personal inquiry. Bronze God is about reclaiming life. What have I done to heal my childhood pain? Key ideas. Disassociating from yourself, reclaiming your life, healing childhood pain. There it goes. Keywords. Recovery, integration, and play. So again, be willing to not let things hold us back, to discover something new, a new path in the situation, healing those childhood wounds that might be keeping you stuck. And don't do things that false sense of duty. That's why the feminine hung in there much longer than most would, tolerated more than what, because when you love somebody, you tolerate a whole lot of BS. You're, the bullshit enabler. And that had to end. That lesson had to be learned. Like, you can't stay with someone because you feel a duty to. well, this is my twin flame, this is whatever. So you let that person drag you through the mud, or you enable all their dysfunctions, and you just stay in karmic cycles. Like you can't be that way anymore. You know, heal those wounds within you that make you behave in that way. The doormat or the enabler. Stand in your truth, stand in your power, keep that bar high so that this situation, you know, the old patterns don't come into play. Yeah, give up being something you're not. Yeah, don't be a doormat. Stand in your power, ladies. And then you have confusion and creation. Oh, look at that. They're on the same page. Every silver lining has a cloud. This is for confusion. Inspirational message: through the willingness to be in confusion, we find clarity. There is nothing to solve. Meditation and quiet time will bring clarity. Personal inquiry: can I see confusion as a good thing? Can I learn to let go of needing an immediate outcome? Key ideas: allowing confusion, spiritual support, consequences of actions, finding love. Keywords: clarity, support, and revelation. And seeing that discovery is here with confusion, it's kind of on that take a leap of faith idea. You don't need to know everything every step of the way. That's also a defense mechanism. Usually children that come from abuse, they got to know things 20 steps ahead because they're trying to protect themselves. Well, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen if I do this? That's why all in those thoughts in the solar plexus chakra. All just thinking. Same thing on this side, you know, because everybody's trying to protect themselves. That again is a childhood defense mechanism, usually stemming from abuse. So they're saying release the need to control every step of the way. That's why you had that let go of control issues. Let things unfold naturally. Be open to discovery. Be open to the surprises, the unexpected. You know, and also knowing that, you know, you might get pricked a few times with the thorn, but you will get the rose at the end. You know, it's stepping out of fear. And that a little confusion is not so bad. And then you got creation. I will guide you to your muse. Inspiration. Your path is an artistic one. Express your love in a tangible art form. It is time to make decisions. Personal inquiry. Am I waiting for someone's permission to create my life? What do I need to see in order to claim my own gifts? Key ideas: opening to magic, lasting transformation, divine feminine, awakening, creativity, finding your muse, owning your gifts. Keywords: creativity, muse, and magic. This is again about you doing you. What did you come here to do? Don't wait for this person to come around to feel like you can start living again, or that you can start making moves, or you need to find out, you know, if this relationship's going to come together before you pursue whatever you came here to pursue. Each one of you is on your own path. You can't hang on this relationship. You're putting too much energy and effort and thought into, is this person coming back? Instead of being in the present moment and being like, well, what can I do for myself today? How can I heal myself? How can I work on my goals, what I came to do? And if this person gets their stuff together and decides to meet me on my level, then sky's the limit for us. But if they can't, I got to keep it moving. I still got to do me. That's no, you know, shade on the masculine, but there's too much of the Disney princess syndrome, which is all about reptilian manipulation. We shall do a blog post on that because there are so many levels to this existence that goes beyond, you know, it's just like you don't know how deep the rabbit hole goes. But most people strive so much to find something outside of themselves to make themselves feel important and validated, whether that's seeking attention online, you know, booty pics and whatever else, or constantly seeking relationships to validate you, to make you feel accepted and loved, because again, you didn't get that as a kid. All of this comes from psychology. All this comes from the conditioning that is done purposely on humanity by people who have other agendas. And they put in this Disney princess syndrome where you got to wait for Prince Charming to come around on a white horse to make you feel complete. And that is one of the lessons for the divine feminine, is to own her independence, not feeling the need to be rescued or having to be in a relationship to feel like she's complete within herself. And the same thing goes to the masculine. It's that codependency. Don't wait for nobody to own your life. Do you. That's why you're here. Don't fall for the conditioning that's put on society, that women have to be a certain way and men have to be a certain way. And you know, the end all be all to existence is to be with somebody. And that's the only way that you'll feel important or feel whole. Because two broken halves don't make a whole. But they want you to figure out your divine feminine strengths. Did I do facade? Did I do facade? Yes, I did. So that's for the feminine, as it's getting darker in here. What would the feminine like to see happen? Well, she would like to see playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. She wants there to be happy times. And she wants to heal this relationship, heal the wounding, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. There we go, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Find it interesting, there's this codependency over here as far as what the masculine wants, and finances and career on is what the feminine wants. So hopefully, again, the masculine is thinking that he doesn't want any more codependency, and he wants, you know, the two of them to be financially independent, because I think he had finances and career over here on the weekly. So, you know, you might be thinking about doing stuff together, trying to figure all of that out. But again, don't wait for this to come around for you to get on that feminine. You still came here to do your own stuff. And what the universe would like you to feel or think is blessings. Today I count my blessings, small and large, and I notice the new gifts that come to me from God. You know, count your blessings and have gratitude. As I notice and appreciate my blessings, I open the door to more of God's gifts. So be grateful. And I think I'm going to pause this. I need to put a light on because I can't read the other ones. It's getting too dark. Even though it looks cozy, doesn't it? All right, hold on. And we're back. So the universe's advice is number 56. Luminous Loom. Look at his face. And then you have the Journeyman. Oops. So this is almost, I think, like the Fool, right? So let us read what is here. 15, the Journeyman. Adventure, independence, travel. A long path ahead, we hope. This card speaks to the need to perfect skills in working and living, but it acknowledges having a sound grounding in the basics. Optimistic, innocent, and willing to learn. ॿLÄSSIἰΓS also shows us that intuition serves us as well, but only if we pay attention to it. Sometimes we are operating from theory alone, and our knowledge may or may not be well grounded in reality. This card does not necessarily refer exclusively to beginnings. It can also signify a progression along a path, moving into the unknown from the known, a new phase in an ongoing process. The card may also represent untested concepts or ideas and suggest a need for balance between the intuitive and the rational as one approaches the unknown. Consider where you are going, what are your long-term goals? What are you doing that is helping you to move towards them? So this is the universe's advice. And mention here about embracing the unknown, like discovery, but also having a plan, being grounded in reality. Again, not all into woo-woo, because things transpired here. People have behavior patterns, or people have conditioning that they have to constantly work on. So what other long-term goals? Have those discussions. You know, what are you both doing that will help you move towards them? And signify a progression along a path, moving into the unknown from the known, a new phase in an ongoing process. Because this is a process. This journey is a process. You know, but be brave. Have hope and optimism and an open heart to develop the potential of this relationship. But again, it takes work, conscious effort, and a willingness to learn. And then, you know, it mentions here, optimistic and innocent and willing to learn. Innocence, this is the Page of Cups. That's what I've been saying, how this is kind of a new approach. It's almost like two teenagers on their first date. It's this new horizon, this new way of being, approaching it all from a new way. But make sure that you have kind of a plan to follow. Make sure you have those talks. Make sure the boundaries are in place. You know, help support each other to keep each other on the path. And then you got 56, luminous doom, self-defeat, self-pity, self-destruction, taking care of ourselves, not being in the lowest. It is time to face the fact that our attitudes and beliefs about ourselves are our own. We may have learned them from others, but the others are not responsible for them in the here and now. That's why you have, you know, healing family issues. Even though it all stemmed from childhood, once you come into that awakening, you can't continue to blame the past or blame the parents or blame whatever. You are responsible for you, for the here and now, and what you do here and now, the efforts you make for your healing, for your life. You know, it's about accepting responsibility and not sitting in the victim mentality or the woeist. Again, learned behaviors, conditioning. If we choose self-pity and pessimism, we make a choice that makes our lives worse. When this card appears in a reading, it indicates that this is a time when understanding that concept is especially important. A time when there is some sort of a crunch in the situation that offers someone the opportunity to notice and change such self-destructive habits. If it is yourself, you know what you need to do. If it is someone else, you may wish to consider how you might support them in this opportunity for change. Can you make sure to give positive feedback at every appropriate opportunity? Can you refrain from nagging, scolding, or complaining at them when they get it wrong? These things help. That's where the thing about the Mother card comes in. You know, so it's about no more stinking thinking, no more blaming others for our current lives, owning our responsibility for ourselves, doing the shadow work, making a plan to come together, making a plan for your future, having the talks, being a support to each other, knowing that, you know, there might be some bumps in the road, because again, you know, you can't, some people might be 30, 40, 50, 60 years old. You have 60 years of that conditioning, it ain't going to go away on its own or overnight. It's going to take consistent effort. But it's about being a support. You know, don't come at each other at an attack mode. Try to have compassion, but also it's a fine balance. Don't be so compassionate that the person thinks they can continue to get away with stuff, because again, and then you're falling back into that old stuff. You know, you gotta, it's tough, people. It's a fine balance, and it's trying to find that balance and maintain it. They said it's work. But on that note, I would like to go for a little stroll before it gets too dark outside. And then I have to come back and do the singles and get those out. But, you know, continue to work on yourselves. Continue to strive for better. Continue to work towards coming together, releasing the fears, releasing the things that hold you back. Take action. Be open to the unknown. Walking new paths. You know, it's part of your destiny. Keep an open mind. Have hope. Have faith. Have gratitude. Count your blessings. Get your money right. You know, work on these chakras that you need to work on so that this can manifest. This happy home, this gift of love from the universe, happiness. Okay, people? Oh, yes, and if you'd like a personal reading, all the information is below. I also have a video on the homepage that lists what's on my website in case you want to just hit it from YouTube. You can click the PayPal link right from YouTube, and you can also, on the About Me page, business inquiries, you can email me there because that's part of the steps. You make a payment, and then you email me a little bit about your situation and provide whatever information for the particular reading that you want. So I try to make it easy, so in case people don't want to click going on to the website, you can do it all from the YouTube. Check out all the signs. They're up: Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month. The weekly has just gone out, and the monthly is up. And again, look for the singles or the ones in separation. I'm doing those later on tonight. But that's it for the daily drama. And until next time, my dears, take care. Bye-bye.